Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review on the Alchemist Holographic palette from Kat Von D. This has been out for about 6 weeks now. I picked mine up a couple of weeks ago. I got mine from Sephora, and I'm not sure when it will be released into the UK. You'll have to find out in other ways. I'm not too sure. I know that the Pastel Goth palette is out in May in the UK, so I'm assuming that this may come along a little bit before then, because this was released before the Pastel Goth palette, both of which I bought together from Sephora. Yes, Sephora do ship to the UK. I don't know why people always ask me that question. How do you think I got it? They don't ship to MyMallBox, by the way. They don't ship to forwarding companies. That's just something to bear in mind. So I paid $32 for it, and that came up to something like 27 English pounds, which is not bad. I've actually thrown the box away. I'm really sorry. Actually, this is the second time I'm filming this review. I already filmed it, realised I made a mistake and deleted all the footage. That's just how I am. I'm a perfectionist, and I refuse to give you a lot of false information or accidentally false information and make myself look stupid. So I've already thrown the box away, so my apologies. But I'm just going to quickly show you what this one looks like. It's very difficult to see. I'm moving it around so that you can see that there is an A on it in the standard Kat Von D style of font, in that kind of gothic calligraphy style. And as you can see, it's white, but it's got holographic in kind of design over it, colouring over it. Now, I do have to admit that when I took it out of the box, I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's kind of small. I was expecting it to be so much bigger than it actually is. Damn you photos online. And inside you get 4 highlighting shades. I mean, this palette itself is a transformer palette, so it's not just that you can use the shades on your cheekbones to highlight your cheekbones and your cupid's bow, that sort of thing. You can apply it on your eyes as well. I've used this loads on my eyes, and you can also apply it on top of other products to transform the shades. So for example, if you apply the green on top of a black, it will look a certain way. If you apply the green on its own, it will also look a certain way. You can apply it on top of lipstick to kind of transform the colour of your lips, so that sort of thing. So it is a very versatile kind of palette. Let me just show you what it looks like inside, bearing in mind I have used it quite a few times, which is why it is pretty dirty right now. So it comes with 4 different shades, and then on the inside you get a nice little mirror, good quality mirror. And it is in the standard cardboard that you get with all of Kat Von D's products. So let me just read from Sephora's website what this claims to do, because I normally read it off the box, but like I said, I accidentally threw it away. So it says an eye, lip and face transformer palette with 4 holographic shades. Oh my god, that's so much to write. Oh, that's so much. Oh, great. Okay. Revamp your makeup looks with this innovative Alchemist palette. I'm going to skim read, by the way, because otherwise it's just long. It's perfect for achieving a spectrum of radiant special effects by layering Alchemist over eyeshadow and lipstick. Formulated with double dimension technology. Oh my god, I just love these terms that they come up with. This first of its kind formula is packed with 360 degrees refractive pearls dipped in a prismatic coating to deliver twice the transforming power. God, Kat Von D, I like your style of writing. Each of the 4 shades within the palette catches the light from every angle for a spectrum of luminizing special effects, perfect for customizing finishes and exploring your artistic expression. The hybrid formula also doubles as a super shimmery highlighter. Simply sweep the product over prepped skin for an otherworldly iridescence. Because the formula is packed with high-quality pearlescent particles, a little goes a very long way. And as it has been going around YouTube and the internet quite a lot, the comparison between Kat Von D's Alchemist palette and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette, I will show you a comparison. So, what are my thoughts of this? I think this is actually an excellent quality palette. I'm really, really happy with this. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen all the amazing makeup looks that I've come up with by using this along with the pastel palette, because you have to bear in mind that these are all luminous highlighting shades. No, you can't apply this to your crease to have a nice matte kind of defined look. This is something that you can use on the cheekbones, cupid's bow, nose, highlighting around here, your lid, the inner corner highlight. You guys saw in my Pastel Goth video the makeup look that I came up with by using this, and you can use it for so many different things. I've mainly kept it to my face. I've not really used it on my lips, mostly because I don't like to put powder on my lips, because it's still a powder at the end of the day. I find that the quality is quite thick and creamy. I find it very similar to Makeup Geek's highlighters in that when I show it up to the screen, it doesn't look that shiny because it doesn't have that glitter like Jeffree Star, Skin Frost, Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminizers. When I hold it up to the screen, you can see the light bouncing off of it. Whereas on these, you can't so much see it. But then I find that that's because these aren't glittery at all. They're very luminescent, same as the Makeup Geek ones. They're very thick, very creamy. When you apply it to the skin, it glides on, and a little bit goes such a long way. You only have to use a really minimal amount to apply it to the skin, so even though it is fairly small, it will last you a really long time. Obviously, depending on how much you use it. I've been using it quite a lot. I've been using it on my face as well as on my eyes. I would say that I've put some pretty nice dents in it, but I do have to say it's worth it. For $32, £27 is not bad for 4 different products that you get within this. So overall, I am really happy with this product. I think it's excellent. I mean, I do love Kat Von D. I think Kat Von D's products in general are normally a 9 to a 10 out of 10. And I would definitely give this a 10 as well. So I'm going to show you some swatches and let you know what my thoughts are on each one. So this one is called Emerald, but it has green written in brackets just to let you know that this is a green shade. So it's actually called Emerald. Look at how stunning that is. But as you can see, the product is so thick. Can you see how it's applied quite lumpily? So what you have to do, you just blend it out a little bit. And then those lumps are gone. It's because the quality and the texture of the product is very thick. And as it is a powder, it will have that slight lumpiness to it. But they're not like unblendable. They're like soft lumps, if there is such a thing. But look at this. What a gorgeous kind of yellowy, greeny, olivey kind of shade, depending on what light hits it. This shade here is called Sapphire, and in brackets it says blue. Gorgeous blue holographic shade. It's absolutely stunning to wear on the tear duct. This one is called Amethyst, and in brackets ultraviolet. As you can see, it's a gorgeous violet amethysty holographic shade. And this last one here is called Opal, and in brackets it says pink. And again, it's a beautiful pale pink shade with gorgeous kind of various different types of undertones of gold and white and champagne. It's absolutely stunning. So overall, I give this a 10 out of 10. I think it's an excellent product. I think it's good value for money as well. I'm really happy with this. I have used this so much since I bought it a few weeks ago. And just look at it from back here, how amazing these shades are. They're not glittery at all. They're very luminescent. The texture is quite soft and finely milled. However, as you can see, it is quite thick, but you are easily able to blend that thickness out. So overall, I am very happy with this palette. I think it's great. Now I'm going to do a slight comparison to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette. So if you've been following me for a while, you'll remember that Anastasia Beverly Hills sent me a broken one, but I did do a video on how to fix a broken highlighter eyeshadow. But since then, one of these other ones, this one here, Blue Ice, has actually broken. Now, but they did send me a replacement, by the way, so this is like one of 2 that I have. Yay! No, I'm not sharing. You must be mad. I love this palette. This is one of my favourite palettes. Very unique, gorgeous shades. Now, let's see the comparison. People have been saying that Kat Von D has stolen Anastasia Beverly Hills ideas. You know what, when people come up with that pettiness, it really gets on my nerves. It's like, if somebody comes out with a red lipstick and somebody else comes out with a red lipstick, does that mean that the person who came out with the red lipstick first is the only one who's ever allowed to use the shade red? No. When it comes to holographic shades, you are limited to how many different types of shades you can come out with anyway. So it's just that the only thing that you should be focusing on really is not the fact that the colours are very similar, but the differences in quality and texture. Now, the quality and texture are completely different. These are very glittery. The Kat Von D one is not. The Kat Von D one is a lot more thicker in texture. These ones are not so much. But there are very similar shades. This costs $40. That costs $32. This has 6 shades. That has 4 shades. Now, depending on what kind of shades you want and how much money you're willing to buy, I would say get either or. But if you don't like ones which have got a bit of glitter in it, I would say don't go for this one, go for the Kat Von D one. But if you don't mind a bit of glitter like me, get this or get both. It's all down to you. You get a very decent amount of product in the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones. I mean, for an extra $8, you get another 2. Because that's $32, the other one, and this one is $40. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly just show you the similar shades so you can have a look yourself underneath. Okay, so I've swatched them all underneath. Now bearing in mind that there are 6 shades in the Moonchild kit, I've just kind of stuck them on the end just for the hell of it. But let me quickly show you now the comparison. The top is the Kat Von D and the below is the ABH. So this shade here is Lucky Clover. Very, very similar to the green shade by Anastasia Beverly Hills. The one next to it is called Blue Ice. Fairly similar. Purple Horseshoe, again fairly similar. And Pink Heart, again fairly similar. And then these are the other 2 shades where there is no comparison in the Kat Von D palette. Now what you can see is that these shades are a lot more glittery and they're a little bit more sheer as well. These are all one swipe, but you can see that the quality of these is very different to the quality of these. They're both excellent quality, but they're different in their own ways. Now, I know some of you are going to say, what one do you prefer? I like both of them. Don't get me wrong. I like both of them for their own different reasons. I like to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones on my face as well as on my eyes. And I do the same with the Kat Von D one as well. It just depends on what your budget is and what you prefer. If you want more shades, I would definitely go for the ABH one because you get 6. Or if you're not that fussed and you really like the shades that comes with the Kat Von D one, I would definitely go for that. But then bearing in mind the same shades are available in the ABH one. The only difference is that these ones are a little bit more glittery and a little bit more sheer. Not everybody likes that glittery look. I find that the Kat Von D one gives more of a luminous look to the skin, whereas the the ABH one is still luminous, but it's a bit more glittery and a little bit more gritty, meaning it will show up imperfections on your skin a little bit more than something which is very, very soft and finely milled and quite buttery as well, because the butteriness, if that's a word, kind of fills in those gaps as well and kind of smooths them out, whereas something with glitter, the light bounces off of the glitter and it actually accentuates any kind of dryness that you might have or any extra pores or texture like I have on my skin. And that's that. So, oh, what else? On my lips, because you guys always ask, and the amount of people that blatantly skip through the video and don't look in the info bar because I mention it twice in every video. This is Makeup Geek's Plush Matte Lipstick in the shade Cougar. Love, love, love the Plush Mattes. But that's a whole nother video. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and review on this palette. If you've got any comments or questions regarding this palette, please let me know below. Other than that, I hope you guys are great and I'll see you all in the next video.